no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crochan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crochan.
Chronisters is Girard's hardware store. Stop by Chronisters Hardware and see why so many people are saying, I didn't know they had that. Of course, Chronisters has the hardware, tools, and supplies you need, whether in the shop, on the farm, or around the house. But did you know Chronisters Hardware is also your place for Pit Boss and Traeger grills? Plus, they have the supplies you need to whip up a tasty meal for the whole family. From pans to pellets, you'll find it all at Chronisters. And if they don't have it, they can get it. Shop local first. Chronisters Hardware, Girard's hardware store.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Welcome back out here to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium, getting set for tonight's first round Class 3A sub-state matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. I'm Josh Lettner, alongside me, Jess Murphy. I want to let you know that our pregame show is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Well, last night, boys came away with a big win over Osawatomie to advance to the second round. Let's take a look at that boys bracket as it stands. We didn't know who was going to win that Humboldt Prairie View game last night, but as you can see there, Humboldt came out on top in that one, 61-47, so they will be our opponent coming up Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pregame will start at 5:30 from up in Lacine. And we'll have that one for you here on Girard Sports Live. You see Frontenac won their opening round matchup against Eureka. Not a big surprise there, seeing as how Eureka came into the game 1-18. And they will take on Burlington, who defeated Anderson County in the first round up in Burlington. So state starting to shake out a little bit. Kind of see a collision course starting to build there between the Trojans and the Raiders. We'll have to drive an hour and a half to see it. Nobody likes my idea of throwing it in Arma instead of Lacine.
Fort Scott.
Right, anywhere, yeah. Really. I mean, but we'll have that one for you. If the Trojans are able to get one over on Humboldt on Thursday night. But first things first, we've got a girls' game here tonight getting ready to take place. The Trojans welcome in the Anderson County Bulldogs. Again, Trojans coming to this one 14-5, Anderson County 9-9. They are 4-6 on the road this season. We'll talk a little bit more about them on the other side of the break as we break this one down as we get closer to tip-off from here in Girard. First round, Class 3A sub-state action. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athlete.
Westridge is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Westridge is a retirement community with a philosophy of providing seniors with an alternative lifestyle. This lifestyle enhances the retirement years by offering a worry-free, stress-free environment. Their professional staff is there to assist if needed, while active seniors are encouraged to enjoy their daily lives. Westridge is now hiring. To learn more about their open positions, call 620-724-6760. That's 620-724-6760. Go Trojans from Westridge Assisted Living.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor. People starting to filter in here now as we get a little bit closer to tip-off. Let's take a look at this matchup here tonight. We mentioned Anderson County coming in 9-9 out of the Pioneer League. They're ranked number 49 overall in Kansas Class 3A. Come in as the number 6 seed in the Lacine sub-state bracket. Let's take a look at that. You can kind of see Girard down there at the bottom, 12-5. They will play the winner. The winner of this one will play the winner of Frontenac and Humboldt, taking place right down the road in Frontenac tonight. That'll be Friday night at 7:30 up in Lacine. If the Trojans win out tonight, we'll have that one for you here on Girard Sports Live, so make sure and tune in for that if you don't feel like making the drive up to the sticks of Lynn County. We'll have that one right here for you. You can watch it in the comfort of your own living room. Looking at Anderson County, they're coming off of a 66-32 loss at Burlington last Thursday night. They were led in scoring by number 24, 5'11 sophomore Kylie Disbrow. She averages just under 13 points per game, just under 13 rebounds a game, and about 6.5 blocks a game. So you can imagine she's a big presence down low. Trojans going to have their hands full with her tonight. Next scoring threat for Anderson County is 5'9" sophomore Caitlin Fultz. She's number 14. She averages 9.5 points a game. And then number 15, 5'9" senior Brooklyn Kurtz averages about 7 points a game. So she's their ball handler, scoring threat. And Trojans are going to have to play some pretty good defense here tonight and hit some outside shots, you think, Jess, to kind of open things up with the size underneath for Anderson County.
Yeah, and as always, we can talk offense all we want, but a good offense is only helped by a good defense. And Herlocker, I don't know how many years he's been coaching, but I guarantee he won't hesitate to put on a full court press and see if they got anybody that can handle the basketball. But I agree, Josh, that outside shot, don't let the ball stick. Move the ball, wait, somebody will come open, I'll guarantee it. Take the shot when it's available.
All right, that look inside the game brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing. 120 East Forest Avenue, downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing, can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. We're going to step away for another break, come back, talk a little bit more about some of the sub-state matchups going on around the area. Take a look at the boys game coming up, Thursday evening. And start talking about starting lineups of tonight's ball game as we get closer to tip-off of this first round 3A sub-state matchup between the Trojans and the Bulldogs from Anderson County. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Your victories are awarding moments at Wilbert Signature Awards and Engraving. New owners Greg and Missy Scott are excited to build on the 30-plus year tradition of Wilbert's, known across the area as the premier shop for sports awards, medals, custom engraving, plaques, trophies, gift items, corporate awards, and so much more. And with cutting-edge equipment being added, Wilbert's is poised for another successful 30 years. When hard work needs recognized, trust Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. Find them on Facebook and at wilbertawards.com. Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers. Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Whether you're suffering from the latest bug going around or have a chronic illness that needs regular monitoring by a physician, Girard Medical Center clinics offer quality care for your family close to home. 5 clinics are available throughout Crawford, Cherokee, and Bourbon counties, including Girard, Arma, Frontenac, Cherokee, and Uniontown. Our express care is also available Saturdays, Sundays, and most holidays for the unexpected illnesses that arise. Girard Medical Center clinics and express care, caring for our communities one patient at a time.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athlete.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Your victories are awarding moments at Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. New owners Greg and Missy Scott are excited to build on the 30-plus year tradition of Wilbert's, known across the area as the premier shop for sports awards, medals, custom engraving, plaques, trophies, gift items, corporate awards, and so much more. And with cutting-edge equipment being added, Wilbert's is poised for another successful 30 years. When hard work needs recognized, trust Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. Find them on Facebook and at wilbertawards.com.
Hey, Mama. Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
Welcome back out to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. We're getting closer to tip-off of tonight's matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. Let's take a quick look at tonight's starting lineups. First for Anderson County, they'll start a 5'9 sophomore, or a 5'5 sophomore Haley Muncie, a 5'9 sophomore Caitlin Fultz, a 5'9 senior Brooklyn Kurtz, 5'6 sophomore Addie Fudge, 5'11 sophomore Kylie Disbrow, and 5'9 sophomore Brooke Gailey. Trojans will start 5'5 junior Bailey Troike, 5'11 senior Kinley Smith, 5'9 senior Faith Poland, 5'11 senior Olivia Cullen, and 5'7 junior Emmeline Syndicate. The starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylist Carla Sands, Robin Hawkins, or Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. We'll step away for another break as we get closer to tip-off here, national anthem, all that fun stuff. Getting set for playoff basketball from here at Ted R. Taylor. You're watching Trojan Sports on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Girard Medical Center is one of the area's best places to work. Are you a nurse? Does caring for patients on a more personal level sound appealing to you? Then you'll love our lower nurse-to-patient ratio. We also have positions open in other departments. Benefits include state employee health plan, 457 retirement plan with match, life insurance, paid time off, plus employee and family discounts on services. Best of all, your coworkers are like family. For more information, contact Greg Sullivan, Director of HR, or apply online at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Welcome back out to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium, about 3 minutes away from tip-off of tonight's first round Class 3A girls sub-state matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. I'm Josh Lender alongside me, Jess Murphy. Trojans the 3 seed, Anderson County the 6 seed. Girard coming in 14-5 overall, Anderson County 9-9. They are 4-6 on the road this season. They're ranked number 49 in Class 3A, coming in out of the Pioneer League. Trojans ranked number 13 in Class 3A. Anderson County coming off a 66-32 shellacking at Burlington last Thursday. Trojans coming off of a 48-27 loss against Colgan, which, as bad as that sounds, is better than the first time they played Colgan, so that's an improvement. They had a game Friday night canceled against Riverton. That was a makeup game that we've been trying to get in since January, right after Christmas break, but whether it was COVID or the weather, could never get that one in. So the Trojans haven't played since early last week. See if they have any cobwebs in here coming in tonight against Anderson County. The winner of this game will go on to play. Let's take a look at that bracket. We'll go on to play the winner of Frontenac and Humboldt Friday night up at Prairie View High School in Lynn County. And we took a look at the boys bracket earlier. Trojans boys defeated Osawatomie last night, 65-33, and they're going to advance to take on Humboldt, who comes into the game 13-6. So a pretty good matchup for the Trojans as they're 13-5. So something's going to shake out there when the Trojans take on Humboldt on Thursday night. We'll have that one for you. Tip off at 6. Pre-game will start around 5:30 right here on Girard Sports Live. But, you know, there could be 2 CNC teams at the state tournament on the boys' side, Jess, and that's because, here, let's take a look at that Fredonia bracket. Galena, the 1 seed, victorious over Fredonia and Elk Valley Amalgamation last night. They'll take on Riverton, and then you got Columbus and Cherryville on the other side. So it looks to me like it's going to be Columbus and Galena, and they're going to go on to state. There's a real good chance that Frontenac and Girard could be playing the championship game on the boys' side, and one of those teams could go to state. So it could be a big year for the CNC. We're getting set for the national anthem here in Girard. We'll take a final break, and we'll be back with tip-off from here at Ted R. Taylor. First round of sub-state, Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs getting ready to tip off. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Welcome back out here to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium, Girard, Kansas, getting set for tip-off of tonight's Kansas Class 3A Sub-State first-round matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. Introducing the starting lineups right now. All right, Jess, getting right down to it.
It's tip-off time.
We're going to expect Olivia Cullen will tip it off for the Trojans. Likely going to be Kylie Disbrow tipping it off for the Bulldogs. Tonight's opening tip brought to you by Lorette Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Lorette Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying and get your friends and family a beautiful ceramic piece or maybe even classes from Lorette Ceramics. Call 620-724-8442. And it will be Cullen and Disbrow tipping it off. Trojans control. Troike comes down with it. Quickly ahead under the bucket. Faith Poland open off the glass. And the Trojans with a quick 2-0 lead.
Sharkey steals the inbound pass and gets fouled.
Wow, quick turnover there against Anderson County. You look down at the stat sheet for a second. They don't call you the best color man in the business for nothing, Jess. 3 on the way for Poland. Short off the front iron, tipped around. Cullen comes down with it, gets it out to Kinley Smith. She goes up off the glass and gets it to go. Defensive pressure by the Trojans. Gets some 4 points right off the bat. That one tipped by Troike, but Anderson County able to handle it up the floor. Brooke Gailey with it, and she carried heading towards the baseline, and will turn it over again. Two quick turnovers on Anderson County. Trojans looking to build on the 4-point lead here in the opening minutes of this 3A sub-state matchup. Working around, Syndicate with it on the wing. She'll put it on the floor, head baseline, now backs it out. Trojans settle it down, set up the half court. Syndicate lobs it into Cullen in the blocks, and they get her for a walk as she shuffled her feet once she put both hands on the ball. And that's the first turnover of the game against the Trojans. Give it back to Anderson County. Girard leading by 4. Brooklyn Kurtz handling it, being guarded by Smith, and she can't, loses the handle on it, out of bounds, turns it over to the Trojans. 3 turnovers now on 3 possessions for the Bulldogs. Trojans working it around the perimeter, Poland with it. Poland with the back cut. Trojans working around the perimeter. Troike with it. Coach Herlocker directing traffic. Trying to flood a side of the floor. That ball deflected. It'll stay with the Trojans. Poland gets it over to Kinley Smith. Down low to Cullen. Turnaround off the glass won't go. And Syndicate in there for the held ball. It'll be Anderson County basketball. Possession arrow favoring the Bulldogs. You got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Well, Jess, what do you think about the opening minutes of this one?
Well, Trojans need to maybe look at the basket a little bit on the offensive side. We don't see them run a stall very often, but their defensive pressure is solid.
Yeah. 4 points earlier. Could have been 6 or 8.
Yeah.
But Anderson County fortunate that the Trojans had a little bit of trouble getting it to go in the hole. But the turnovers are really killing Anderson County, and you can tell it's one of those teams that doesn't have a super confident ball handler. And when the Trojans run up against those, they really give them fits.
Yeah, I'm guessing this timeout was more about defense than offense for Anderson County. She's probably saying, we're going to have to extend our defense a little bit, and that'll play right into the Trojans' favor to spread that defense out, and the backcuts will be open.
See if they can get into a half-court offense here as the Trojans bring the defensive pressure.
There's a walk.
There's a walk. Yep. Into the corner. Long-range shot on the way, no good off the back iron by Kylie Disbrow. Kind of an unorthodox-looking set shot there. But apparently she gets him to fall. Faith Poland with it now down on the blocks. Has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Lost her glasses there.
Her glasses must be made of titanium. She loses them 10 times a game.
Get it into Cullen on the baseline. Now up top to Poland. Round on the wing to Smith as Cullen battles for position down low. Ball pass tipped as Cullen tried to force the pass over to Poland. Now coming the other way, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Anderson County. Good pursuit that time by Emmeline Syndicate. Get a hand in there and break that one up.
Great job of not fouling as well.
Brooks and Lopez check into the game, replacing Syndicate and Troike. Anderson County gets it in. Pass tipped. Loose ball chased down by Addie Fudge. Now this is Gailey with it into the corner to Kurtz. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to Poland. A pass ahead to Smith. Almost past her. Gets it out to Lopez. Long three on the way. Won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Riley Brooks. I don't know about that, but
I'm 100% sure I don't know about that.
Yeah, she was the shortest player in the area. Pass tipped, almost a turnover there. There's a travel. Try to get it down low. Now there's a turnover. Trojans come away with it. Lopez pushing to the offensive end. Now they'll back it out. Pass tipped by Kurtz. She's probably been their best on-the-ball defender tonight thus far. Brooks open for three. She'll pull the trigger off the glass and good. We'll take it.
Yep.
Trojans lead at 7-0. That pass tipped away right into the hands of Faith Poland. She's fouled hard from behind by Brooke Gailey. Getting some love from the Anderson County crowd here for a hard foul. Poland will head to the line to shoot a pair. Gets the first. Gailey will take a seat. Into the game is Kalina Edgecombe, number 10 there. Hits them both. 4 points for Faith Poland. Trojans up 9-0.
Double dribble.
Another turnover against Anderson County. I got that as 5, but that's not official. I get caught up in the emotion of things, Jess, and sometimes don't write them down.
Comes a 3-point shot by Riley Brooks. Oh, nope.
The top, they get it to Buckley in the lane. She'll kick it back out to Lopez. Trojans will set it up. Now down low to Cullen on the blocks. Back out top to Lopez. Thought about a 3. Now she gives it up to Smith. Her pass deflected. Brooks comes away with it, but walked with it amidst the battle for the loose ball. Trojans just kind of throwing the pass, anticipating that it'll be there, but had quite a few of them deflected here tonight. Four-court pressure broken by Edgecombe. Now they get it down low. They're going to whistle a foul on Buckley as she reached in, trying to get the held ball.
Number 33, Hayden Buckley. Our first person on the Girard team foul, number 1.
Edgecombe gets it down low. That's a walk, too. Kinley Smith comes up with the rebound. Trying to get it down low to Brooks, deflected. Now it ends up back in the hands of Buckley. She'll just take the little 15-footer and misses. Cullen rebounds. Her shot's blocked by Disbrow, and now here comes Anderson County back the other way, still looking for their first points of the night. That pass goes off Buckley's leg. Now Disbrow in trouble, kicks it back out. Shot on the way, off the iron, no good. Rebound tracked down by Riley Brooks.
She may have traveled.
Yeah, she may have walked with it too, dragged that pivot foot a little bit. Kinley Smith with it on the wing. Shot on the way from Lopez, off the iron, no good. Riley Brooks after the long rebound, saves it in. No foul for the contact there. And back the other way comes Anderson County. Disbrow with it. She'll put it on the floor. Now kicks it back out to Edgecombe. And they're going to whistle a foul against Riley Brooks, I believe. No, they're going to get Olivia Cullen with that one. Faith Poland back in the game. And Syndicate back in the game, replacing Buckley and Cullen. Will both sit with one foul each. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Karams away to Lopez, poked away from behind. It'll stay with the Trojans. Lopez lost that horse race. Open over the top is Poland. Thought about a three. Now she'll pull it down and swing it around the perimeter. Syndicate tries to put it on the floor. It's stolen away by Disbrow, and now there's a held ball, and it'll stay with the Trojans.
Returning to the lineup for Anderson County, number 15, Brooklyn Kurtz.
Poland get it in for the Trojans, gets it into Brooks, almost walked with it again. Now Syndicate with it at the elbow. She'll put it on the floor. Her stripped, and Disbrow comes away with it. This could be the first points of the night for Anderson County. No. Syndicate trailing the play, gets the rebound. And Trojans still pitching a shutout here with 1:25 to play first quarter. Over to Poland, open for three. She'll take it. Off the iron, no good. Tipped around. Rebound, loose ball. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Anderson County, as I think Addie Fudge slung that one into the Bulldog bench. Disbrow will take a seat. Brooke Gailey back into the game. Well, Faith Poland open again. She'll take it, nails it. 7 points for Faith Poland. There's a tip ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Anderson County. Almost another turnover. Trojans lead at 12-0 here with just over a minute to play first quarter. Get it into Brooke Gailey. Shot on the way. High arcing shot. No good. A couple Trojans fighting for the rebound. Syndicate comes away with it. Under a minute to play. Ball tipped away by Brooklyn Kurtz.
I'll let you call that one.
Yeah.
Backcourt.
Just, yeah. I thought that was tipped. So did the Girard student section. So did Coach Herlocker. Trojans get it back anyway off the turnover. Olivia Cullen comes away with it. Disbrow hit the floor, but she looks okay. Cullen with it, or Syndicate with it off the glass is good. Right at the rack goes Emmeline Syndicate, her first bucket of the night. Trojans lead it 14-0. Pass over the top, deflected by Cullen, stolen. Another turnover. Poland thought about another three. Now they'll swing it at 15 seconds. Might have just taken that one. Now Lopez with it, gets it down low to Poland, off the glass and good. 9 points for Faith Poland. Anderson County gets it in, tipped out of bounds, stops the clock with 9/10 of a second remaining. They're just going to have to lob it and tip it. Don't really even have time to catch the ball and shoot in this situation. So that's going to do it for the first quarter. Trojans lead at 16-0. We're going to step away for a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor. 1 quarter in the books. Trojans lead at 16-0 over Anderson County. Here in the first round of Kansas Class 3A Sub-State Playoffs. This is the Lacine bracket. Southeast Kansas teams divided between 2 separate sub-states. Half of the CNC going, well, better half of the CNC going to the Fredonia sub-state. Girard and Frontenac, however, in the Lacine sub-state. Three-pointer again for Faith Poland. Splash. Poland. 12 points for Poland. Trojans lead at 19-0. Able to break the pressure that time. Brooke Gailey with it into the corner. Now looking for help. Slings it across court. Caitlin Kurtz. Or Brooklyn Kurtz, I'm sorry. Now a shot on the way. No good off the front iron by Fudge. Rebound comes down to Riley Brooks, and she'll bring it up the court for the Trojans. 7 minutes to play now, first half. Trojans with a chance to push this one over 20 on this possession if they can get another bucket here. Brooks wanted to get it to Poland and thought better about it. As you see Anderson County starting to extend that defense. There's the pass over the top to Brooks. She'll hold it up, back it out. Now gets it down low to Cullen on the blocks. Working against Disbrow. She's blocked twice. Gets it back and fouled on the third attempt. That's wanting it right there by Olivia Cullen. And they're going to whistle Addie Fudge with this one. Cullen steps to the line. First one rattles off, no good. Second shot on the way, no good as well. And then there's a foul after the rebound. They're going to get Kinley Smith with that one. That pass deflected. Trojans come away with it. There's another turnover. And we're going to have a held ball. I believe possession arrow is going to favor Girard. Brooks will get it to Poland, top of the key. Brooks swings it to Troike. Smith looking for something under the bucket. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter again. Poland on the drive. Now she picks up her dribble. Smith trying to lob over the top to Cullen. Gets it to her. Now cross court shot for Riley Brooks on the way. Rattles off, no good. Rebound comes down to Fudge for Anderson County, and she's fouled by Brooks. Fourth team foul against the Trojans. Fudge gets it on the inbound. Now Now they got to travel, another turnover. I got that as number 10 on the Bulldogs here in the first half. They've just struggled to even get into their offense, much less get anything going on the offensive end. He called to just that defensive pressure from the Trojans tonight. It's really been more than the Bulldogs can handle here in the first half. Brooks thought about another three. Trojans working around the perimeter. They're looking for that cutter coming down the lane, or the backdoor cut. Now Poland going to work off a screen from Cullen. Gives it up to Smith. Smith drives baseline. Now she's in trouble. Kicks it over to Troike, who goes off the glass with the scoop shot. And she's got her first bucket of the night. Trojans lead it by 21. Fudge with it, being guarded by Troike. She'll kick it around to Edgecombe, now in the lane. Shot on the way, no good. Troike comes down with the rebound. Over to Smith, who drives baseline, loses it off of her foot, and out of bounds. That'll give it back to Anderson County. 4:20 to play first quarter. Some substitutions in for the Trojans. Lopez, Brooks, and Poland will take a seat. Syndicate. Oh, we got a timeout on the floor, full timeout. We'll take it as well. Trojans leading it by 3 touchdowns. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Chronister's is Girard's hardware store. Stop by Chronister's Hardware and see why so many people are saying, I didn't know they had that. Of course, Chronister's has the hardware, tools, and supplies you need, whether in the shop, on the farm, or around the house. But did you know Chronister's Hardware is also your place for Pit Boss and Traeger grills? Plus, they have the supplies you need to whip up a tasty meal for the whole family. From pans to pellets, you'll find it all at Chronister's. And if they don't have it, they can get it. Shop local first. Chronister's Hardware, Girard's hardware store.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. 4:20 to play first half. Trojans still pitching a shutout as they lead Anderson County 21-0 here in this first round matchup. Let's go ahead and take a look at that bracket real quick. Sneak it in here. Trojans win tonight. They'll play the winner of Frontenac and Humboldt. That's taking place tonight right down the road in Frontenac. Hopefully we can get some score updates off of that one later on, let you know how that one went. But we're back underway here in the second quarter. Trojans with the ball. Buckley saving it on the end line. Now she'll pull the trigger on a three. What the heck? Off the back iron, no good. And Syndicate tracks down the long rebound. Trojans will reset with 4:07 to play first half. Smith looking down low. Now she'll dribble top of the key. Swings it over to Lopez. She'll take a three. Too strong off the glass. Rebound comes down to Disbrow. And Anderson County with it. Fudge gets it to Disbrow at the elbow. Now she'll kick it over to Fultz. Long shot on the way is good for three by Brooklyn Kurtz. First points of the night for Anderson County. Cuts the Trojan lead to 18, and then there's a Trojan turnover. And quickly back the other way comes Anderson County off the glass. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Smith. Trojans running the other way. Syndicate passes it way out in front of Cullen. A little too excited there. The Trojans will turn it back over to Anderson County. It's a good idea. Not great execution. Trojans lead it by 18 with 3:23 to play first half. Now trouble at a held ball. It'll stay with Anderson County. As Alexis Overstreet trying to get it in, having all kinds of trouble against that Trojan pressure. I'm going to whistle this one on Danica Lopez under the Trojan bucket. Anderson County gets it in. Here's Overstreet. Pass over the top. Gets it to Edgecombe. And she walks with it. And that'll turn it back over to the Trojans. Three minutes left first half. There's another turnover as Edgecombe comes away with it. She's fouled from behind by Sinnekit and will head to the line to shoot a pair. That's 2 on Emmeline. And that's going to put Anderson County in the bonus for the rest of the first half as we're just under 3 minutes left to play here in the half. First one off the back iron, no good for Overstreet. Well, Jess, if this one stays out of hand, we're going to have to talk about the weather or Ukraine or something, man.
Yeah.
Bass fishing. Bass fishing. Edgecombe hits the second. Cuts Trojan lead to 17. Here with 2:42 to play, second quarter. Smith with it up top, gives it up to Buckley. Back over to Lopez. She'll pull the trigger on 3. Off the back iron, tipped around. And they're going to whistle Troike with the foul from behind, even though she was trying to avoid it. Picked it up anyway. That's her first. But you are starting to parade to the free throw line here. For the Trojans, you got to turn down that physicality on the defensive end a little bit, because every time you do, you're giving Anderson County a free trip to the line.
Without the clock running.
Right.
Only way they can get back in this.
And Fultz hits the first.
Number 14, Caitlin Fultz.
Second one rattles off. Disbrow with the rebound. Her shot blocked by Kinley Smith. And out of bounds to the Trojans. Nice block by Smith. Trojans with it now, just over 2 minutes to play, second quarter. Poland thought about it. Faith just going to throw that one up. Kick it out. We got a 3-second violation. Faith kind of frustrated coming out of that scrum there. Kurtz with it, gets it to Fultz under the bucket. Now a shot on the way from Fudge, off the back iron, no good. Tipped around, long rebound comes down to Kurtz, outside to Edgecombe, and she throws it to Poland. That's another turnover against Anderson County, and Trojans with it back on the offensive end. Poland pushes, gets it ahead to Kinley Smith, off the glass and good. 4 points for Smith. And Fudge stepped out of bounds. I have that as 13 turnovers here in the first half on Anderson County. It could be a conservative estimate. Unofficial. Lopez gives it up to Poland. So we tick down to a minute to play first half. Cullen backing in against Disbrow. Wide open for 3 is Lopez. She's been a little off the mark tonight. Can't get that one to drop. Fudge will pass ahead to Edgecombe. Out of bounds. Turned over to the Trojans, number 14. Kinley Smith has trouble handling the pass. Comes up with it. Gets it away to Troike. Gives it back to Smith as Anderson County trying to turn up the defensive intensity here at the end of the half. Trojans need to adjust accordingly. Poland directing traffic. And Coach Urlacher going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Anderson County's still showing some fight here in the waning moments of the second quarter, and they've actually nibbled that lead down a little bit from where it was earlier. Trojans led by as many as 21. But mainly if Trojans can stay out of foul trouble, it looks like they're going to cruise in this one, Jess.
I agree. They haven't scored a lot of points in the second period here, but I don't even remember.
I think they may even be getting outscored in the second period.
So they need to continue to look to score. I think that's Coach Urlacher's meaning for a timeout here. He's got his clipboard out, drawing plays, showing you're supposed to go here, you're supposed to go here, pass goes here. All the X's and O's of a basketball
coaching.
Coach. Yeah.
Yes.
Next time I'll try to zoom in on his
coach and a play caller. Oh, yeah,
Right.
she'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, get right in there on that clipboard, Jess. Troike doing a little forearm shiv.
He's going to get it that
They're going to
time.
get an offensive foul.
Got away with it
second
the
or
first
third
time.
time's
Yep.
the charm. But on the other end, Brooklyn Kurt's going to hoist a shot off the glass and nails it, of course. Trojans have that kind of luck at the end of periods. Long shot on the way from Poland, nails it. Faith Poland with the big answer at the buzzer. Trojans lead it at the break, 26-8. We'll step away, and we come back. We'll have the GN Bank halftime show. You're watching Trojan Basketball Playoff Edition on Girard Sports Live. Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. We're at halftime of the girls' Class 3A Sub-State first round matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. At the break, Trojans lead at 26-8. I want to let you know that our halftime show is brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Well, taking a look at the scores from the first half. First off for the Anderson County Bulldogs, they're led in scoring by Brooklyn Kurtz. She has 6 points. All of those coming from beyond the arc. And then Caitlin Fultz is 1 of 2 from the line. And Kalena Edgecombe, 1 of 2 from the line. And that rounds out the scoring for Anderson County. Pretty easy to add those up and check my math, Jess. Trojans led in scoring by Faith Poland. She's got 15 points. 9 of those coming from beyond the arc in the first half. Next up, Kinley Smith with 4. Riley Brooks has 3 off a banked-in three-pointer in the first quarter. Bailey Troike and Emmeline Sinegat have a bucket each to round out the scoring for the Trojans. They are in the driver's seat here at halftime. Going to try and keep it rolling in the second half. We'll step away for another break. We'll come back and talk about tomorrow night's boys matchup. Take a look at some of the sub-state brackets from across the area. CNC, like we said earlier, split across a couple different sub-state tournaments. So we'll take a look at both of those on the boys' side coming up right after the break. You're watching the GN Bank Halftime Show on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090.
Now more than ever, Crawcan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crawcan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crawcan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crawcan.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium as we're getting set for second half action here between the Girard Trojans and the Anderson County Bulldogs. At the break, Trojans way out in front, 26-8. over Anderson County. Trojans' pressure defense caused a lot of turnovers, and that's led to some fairly easy shots on the offensive end. It's led to a lot of offensive possessions for the Trojans, and they lead it here by 18 heading into the second half. Tomorrow night, we've got the night off, Jess.
Yes, we do.
Wednesday, right? Thank God it's Wednesday. Right now, over on the other side of the sub-state, Frontenac leading Humboldt at the half, 46-15. So it looks like Frontenac will be the matchup, barring some sort of disaster over there. Frontenac will be the matchup coming up Friday night for the Trojans. Thursday night, Girard will take on Humboldt as they defeated Prairie View. You look down there at the bottom of the bracket. Humboldt, the 3 seed, coming in at 12-6. They're now 13-6. Trojans 13-5. So it'll be Thursday night. Tip off at 6. Pregame at 5:30. Right here on Girard Sports Live. Of course, in the girls bracket, there you see it. Girard down there towards the bottom, the 3 seed. They'll play the winner of Frontenac and Humboldt, and that'll be Friday night. 7:30 tip, 7 o'clock pregame, roughly, from up there in Lynn County. Trojans talking it over before they take the court here for the second half. Jess, we were discussing in the break. I'm not sure they do running clock in the playoffs, do they?
I can't.
Doesn't everybody
that.
in the gym have to agree on it? I mean,
I can't answer that. I don't.
They even
have a
polled the
clue.
cheerleaders.
I would assume that if it gets too far out of hand, then yes, they would.
Well, 18's not too far.
Not yet.
Trojans led by as many as 21 in that first half. Shot no good by Smith. She drives down the lane. Cullen comes up with the rebound, kicks it out to Poland. She'll take the 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Anderson County as Fultz comes away with it. Now they'll pass ahead to Brooke Gailey. Her shot on the way is good. Trojans get caught up battling for the ball on one end, and the easy outlet pass results in a transition bucket on the other end for Anderson County. Troyke picks up her dribble, needs some help. It's tipped away from Syndicate, right back to Troyke as Fudge rolls into the Trojan bench. Smith can't get it to go off the glass, gets her own rebound, then she's fouled on the second attempt. We'll see who they're going to whistle this one on. I bet it's going to, they're going to get Disbro with it. Her second. Or just her first?
That's what they say.
I thought it was her second.
My stat sheet's not very good.
First shot no good for Smith. Second one rattles in. Now quickly down the other end is Fultz. She's going to get tied up by Poland. And it'll stay with Anderson County. Possession arrow favoring the Bulldogs. They get it in over the top. Shot blocked by Syndicate. Hertz tried to shoot it over her. Or not Syndicate, I'm sorry. Cullen got it. Now Smith with it on the block. Steps through a double team. Gets it to go. 7 points for Smith. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be a turnover to the Trojans. That's turnover number 16 now on Anderson County. Troyke goes over the top to Syndicate, too deep on the baseline. Now kicks it over to Smith. Now over to Cullen. Nice interior passing, but the shot won't go for Olivia. And then Disbro steps on the inline, so the Trojans will keep it. Man, point blank look for Cullen, just couldn't get it to drop.
But she can't move.
Oh,
That's
no.
a set
Poland
play.
took off running, and that's only after a made bucket.
Yep.
So that'll turn it over. I have that as the 4th turnover of the night on the Trojans. I'm sure that's not right.
Well, if it is, that's pretty good.
I think we got more than that. Gailey gives it up, now into the lane to Fudge. She'll put it on the floor. Disbrow with it. Syndicate fouls her, and she'll head to the line. Syndicate giving up about 6 inches there to Disbrow. Line 5'7", Disbrow 5'11". That's 3 on Syndicate. First shot for Disbrow is good. Her first point of the ball game comes at the 6:20 mark of the 3rd quarter. She hits them both. Trojan lead back to 18. I'm sorry. Math. Smith gives it up to Troike. Trojans looking for that back cut down the lane. Now out to Smith as Anderson County switched up to a man defense. There's a turnover from Smith trying to force it in to Faith Poland. Now Anderson County with it on the offensive end. High arcing shot on the way, won't go. Disbrow almost had it, tipped away. Now Syndicate with it. She's going to keep it herself off the glass. No good. Had help with Kinley Smith. Didn't give it up. Can't get the shot to fall. Now here comes Anderson County back the other way. It's Brooklyn Kurtz with it. Fudge thought about a 3. Now swing it into the corner. This is Fultz on the baseline, trying to get it into Disbrow. Poked away and stolen by Cullen. Now Smith with it. Heads baseline, tries to step between and walks with it. Trojans just trying to do a little too much against numbers offensively here on the last couple possessions. That was a walk. Smith steals it and then is plowed from behind by Brooke Gailey. Nothing too subtle about that.
Tackle.
Yeah. Center flying out of bounds. Could have been dangerous, except there wasn't a bleacher in that one particular spot.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Where you see Smith standing and a little extra room to hit and slide. Could have been ugly. Poland with it, baseline, blocked from behind by Disbrow. Just a lot of height down there to try and get that shot to go. Fudge forces one up, tipped around, rebound comes down to Poland. And she'll handle it up the floor for the Trojans. Quickly ahead to Smith, goes baseline and shoved out of bounds by Fultz. I have that as her first. Yeah, see, that's why they're unofficial, Jess. Get it into Syndicate off of her. Kinley Smith gets the loose ball back. Poland calling for it. Didn't get it quick enough. Now back out to Lopez. Back over to Poland. She'll pull the trigger on a 3. Off the back iron. Syndicate's there for the rebound. Almost gets her head taken off. Loose ball. Now Poland tracks it down. Slapped away from behind by Addie Fudge. It'll stay with the Trojans. Will inbound from in front of the scorer's table. Poland gets it on the inbound, gives it back up to Kinley Smith. Swinging around to Syndicate, trying to get it down low to Smith. Deflected, it ends up with Smith. Baseline, can't get the shot to go. Rebound comes down to Disbrow. And back comes Anderson County on the offensive end, trying to cut into this Trojan lead. They've looked much better here in this 3rd quarter. Whatever Coach Amy Disbrow said to him at halftime had some effect. Disbrow's shot won't go. Cullen comes down with the rebound. They're going to have a held ball. This one favors the Trojans. And we got some subs into the game. Riley Brooks in for Faith Poland, Buckley in for Syndicate. So now it's Smith, Lopez, Brooks, Cullen, and Buckley on the floor for the Trojans. Buckley with it on the wing, gets it in the corner to Smith. Now on the baseline to Riley Brooks. She'll dribble it back out. Brooks comes up with it over the top to Smith. Now into the corner to Buckley.
Oh, she did
She
travel.
moved her feet before dribbling. Should have just shot that one in rhythm, but felt like the defender was a little too close. Tried to put it on the floor. Trojans turn it over. Kurtz to inbound. The ball deflected away from Fudge. Now they're going to get a... They're going to say that Danica Lopez stepped on the out-of-bounds line. And we'll do it over again. Fudge back to Kurtz. Now this is Edgecombe. Pass deflected by Brooks, but Fudge will come away with it. Shot on the way off the back iron, no good for Kurtz. Gets her own rebound, misses that one. And it goes off the leg of Buckley, but comes away to Kinley Smith. The Trojans get it back. 2.5 to play, third quarter. Not a lot of scoring for the Trojans in this period. Kinley Smith right down the lane. Almost lost it. Now she did lose it. And we're going to have a held ball situation. This will turn it over to Anderson County. Trojans kind of getting in trouble trying to do too much with the dribble. Poor inbound pass. Going to end up with Kinley Smith right down the lane. She goes with it. Into traffic. Won't go. Rebound's going to come down to Disbrow. She's fouled from behind over the back by Buckley. This has been an ugly quarter, man. Ugly.
Yep.
No two ways about it. Especially if you're a Trojan fan after that first half. This quarter has looked rough. Disbrow off the glass, can't get it to go. The rebound comes down. The putback's good for Kurtz. Or I'm sorry, Fultz. 3 points in the game for Fultz. The lead is 15. Buckley almost walked with it again. Brooks with it, gives it back up to Buckley, over to Lopez on the wing. Kinley Smith with it. Put it on the floor again. Baseliner, shot blocked by Disbrow. Smith might try like a head fake or a ball fake or something. Try and break that timing up of the defender. Brooks trying for the steal. And Anderson County will throw it away, turn it over. And we got some subs into the game. Faith Poland and Emmeline Syndicate in for Buckley and Kinley Smith. I have that as the 18th turnover against Anderson County. 1:09 to play, third quarter. Trojans lead it by 15. A lot prettier first half for Girard than it has been here in the third quarter, but they're still leading it by 15. Just haven't gotten the shots to fall is the main difference here in this third quarter. Poland open for three straight away. She'll take it short off the iron. Rebound comes down to Syndicate. Tried to get it to Brooks, and instead she turns it over. And then there's another held ball. I think it's going to favor Girard, so another turnover. Troike into the game, replacing Kinley Smith. Brooks with it, top of the key. Back up top to Poland, now out to Troike. Gives it up to Poland. Back out to Brooks. She'll take a three and nails it. Riley Brooks. 6 points on the night for Brooks. Puts Trojans up by 18. Brooks will take another one. Nails it. Six quick points for Riley Brooks. And the third quarter looks a little better on the stat sheet for the Trojans. They lead at 35-14 after three. We'll step away for a quick break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Trojans will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Oh, nope. Anderson County will. There was some confusion. Not just me. Everybody else, too, Jess.
I wasn't watching.
Right. You weren't confused. You were oblivious. Pass almost deflected by Troike as they get it into Brooklyn Gailey. Now over to Addie Fudge, trying to get over the top to Disbrow. She does, and the shot is good. First field goal of the night for Kylie Disbrow. She has 4 points. Trojans go over the top to Sinnecott. And they're going to say she walked with it? Is that the call? Coach doesn't like the call. I'm not sure what the call was. Oh, a carry, I believe. Fudge with it, gets it over to Gailey. Back to Fudge. Now it's tipped away and kind of messy. Pass to Fultz. Now back to Fudge. Shot on the way. No good off the back iron. Disbrow there for the rebound. Gets it again. And she's fouled over the back by Faith Poland, who tried to poke it away from behind. Got a little bit of the back of Disbrow's head. And
that should be on the floor.
It is.
Yeah.
That's Faith's first personal. Fudge will inbound for Anderson County. Shot on the way from Fultz, air ball. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. Poland will get it on the inbound against full court pressure by Anderson County. Gets it ahead to Cullen. Her pass deflected. She just take that to the hole. Trying to get it over to Sinnecott. Now a shot on the way from Brooklyn Kurtz is good for 3. 9 points for Kurtz. Poland single-handedly breaks the press to Sinnecott. Her shot partially blocked. Poland gets it back, forces one up, and it goes in. First bucket of the second half for Faith Poland. She's got 17 points. And we got a timeout. Coach Amy Disbrow wants to talk it over. It's full timeout. We'll take it as well. Trojans lead at 37-19 here with 6.5 to play fourth quarter. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Six and a half to play in the ball game. Trojans lead it by 18. Is that right? That is right. 18. How about that? Yeah. Take your shoes off, Jess. Anderson County to inbound coming out of the timeout. They'll get it into Addie Fudge. Trojans didn't really contest that inbound pass too much. There's the travel. I have that as number 20, Jess. Trojans get it into Troike. They break the press. Over the top to Cullen. Again, the extra pass to Sinnott. Broken up. Now Fudge will just try and lob it over the top to Disbrow. It's deflected and out of bounds. It'll be, I think it's going to stay with Anderson County.
I think Sinnott touched
There's
it
some
last.
confusion. Now it will. Kurtz will inbound. Over the top to Edgecombe. Back to Kurtz. She'll pull the trigger on a three. Short with it. Disbrow right there for the rebound. Almost sticks it between the rim and the backboard. Trojans come away with it. Faith Poland leading the break, and she's going to be fouled in the open floor by Edgecombe. Smith to get it in for the Trojans, gets it into Cullen under the blocks. A lot of body contact there, no call. As Cullen can't get it to fall, now quickly ahead. Kick it out to Fudge, shot on the way for two is good. First bucket of the game for Addie Fudge. Lead is 16. 5.5 to play in the ball game. Trojans just having a hard time getting anything to fall inside against the height that Anderson County and particularly Kylie Disbrow bring to the ball game. And Anderson County trying to turn up the defensive pressure. Sinnott tries to put it on the floor and falls down. Loose ball situation. Now there's a held ball. Blow the whistle. And it'll stay with the Trojans. Lopez and Brooks check back into the game, replacing Troike and Faith Poland. Brooks pulled the trigger on a three and nails it. How big has that been tonight for the Trojans? 9 points in the second half, all from beyond the arc for Riley Brooks. Long shot on the way from Brooklyn Kurtz. Can't get it to go. Smith comes away with the rebound for the Trojans. Lopez will handle up the floor, gives it up to Brooks. Whip it around to Smith, looking down low for Sinnott. Now they'll swing it. Oh, Smith took her eyes off the pass at the last second. Then Lopez steals it back, and her shot is good. First bucket for Danica Lopez. And the Trojans back up by 21, matching their largest lead of the ball game. Fudge with it from the wing. Long three-pointer, nailed it. 5 points for Addie Fudge here in the second half. Seneca high off the glass, gets it to go. Quickly back the other way is Kurtz from the wing. She'll pull the trigger on a three, long with it off the iron. Seneca comes down with the rebound. She's trapped in the corner, needs help, throws it off the leg of Disbrow. It'll stay with the Trojans. Substitutes into the ball game. Alexis Overstreet and Brooke Gailey check into the game, replacing Edgecombe and Caitlin Fultz. Errant pass that time from Brooks as Lopez went the other way. Fudge with it in the lane, off the back iron. 3 Trojans battle for it. Cullen comes away with it. Lopez quickly ahead to Brooks. Too high, off her hands and out of bounds. Poland back in the game, replacing Brooks, who will take a seat. Trojans lead it by 20. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Fudge will pull the trigger on another three. Rims out. And Cullen comes away with the rebound. Looking for help. Outlets to Poland. Ahead to Sinnekit. Off the glass and good. Good ball movement that time by the Trojans. And the lead is 22. Fudge for three. Rattles out, no good. Kinley Smith comes away with the rebound over Sinnekit. Smith with it on the wing, being guarded. Oh, Lopez open for three. She'll take it. Off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Disbrow. Now Anderson County looking to push. Fudge picked up by Lopez and the ball stolen. Danica Lopez not giving up on it. Gets it back for the Trojans here with 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Girard leading it by 22. Sinnekit gives it up to Lopez. Again, telegraphed pass picked off. And that perimeter passing, you just got to look before you throw it, Jess.
Yeah, a little more crisp step to the ball.
11 points now for Brooklyn Kurtz. Cuts the lead back down to 20. We're going to get a foul against Alexis Overstreet there, guarding Kinley Smith up the floor. Disbrow comes down with the rebound, rips it away from Sinnekit. Now looking to push. Gailey with it, back out to Fudge, short with the three-pointer. And the ball comes down to Sinnekit. Poland protecting the dribble, now over the top to Cullen. Short with the shot, no help there, poked away, stolen by Overstreet. Fudge crossed the way. Now they get it down low to Disbrow. Ripped away from behind by Kinley Smith. It'll be out of bounds to Anderson County as Caitlin Fultz checks back into the game, replacing Brooklyn Kurtz. 5 Trojans will take a seat as we get some younger players into the game now. Peyton Brooks, Jaden Hawkins, Riley Brooks, Regan Poland, and Hayden Buckley check into the game for the Trojans. Shot on the way from Overstreet, and she hits it. First bucket of the game for Overstreet. Trojans get some younger players in the lineup. Anderson County staying with their starters on the floor. Fudge able to get the inbound pass. Shot on the way from Overstreet, way short. Rebound poked away from Reagan Poland, but it's going to stay with Anderson County. Get in over the top to Gailey. Now over to Overstreet. Fudge with it on three-point line. Shot on the way from Kurtz won't go. Ball out of bounds, last touch by the Trojans. It's going to stay with Anderson County, the possession that won't die. 24.4 left on the clock. Trojans won't give up points, but can't seem to get the ball. Pass comes into Gailey, and she's going to be fouled by Jaden Hawkins.
Number 2, Jaden Hawkins. First personal team foul, number 4.
Overstreet gets it in. Ball stolen by Riley Brooks. Ahead to Hawkins. Off the glass won't go. Buckley there with the rebound. Her shot won't go. And the loose ball comes down to Hawkins, the smallest player on the floor. Brooks comes away with it back to Reagan Poland. She'll pull the trigger on a three. What the heck? Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Wild and woolly possession there. And Hawkins to inbound it. Gets it in to Brooks. And that's going to do it. Trojans win it 46-29 over the Anderson County Bulldogs. They'll likely meet Frontenac in the next round here up in Lacine. So we'll get to drive an hour and a half to watch Girard play Frontenac, Jess. Whoop, whoop. Super happy about that one. But the Trojans happy with the result here tonight as they win this first round matchup against Anderson County and punch their ticket up to Lacine Friday night. We'll step away for a quick break, and we'll be back with the Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance postgame show. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Welcome back out here to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Trojans come out on top tonight, 46-29 over the Anderson County Bulldogs. Well, I'll let you know that our post-game show is brought to you by Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal or business needs. To learn more, call 620-670-4590, proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans. Let's take a look at the stats tonight. First, for the visiting Anderson County Bulldogs, they're led in scoring by Brooklyn Kurtz. She finished with 11 points. Next up, Addie Fudge had 5. Kylie Disbrow, their leading scorer, finished with 4 points on the night. Caitlin Fultz and Alexis Overstreet finished with 3 each. Brooke Gailey added a bucket, and Kalina Edgecombe went 1 of 2 from the line to round out scoring for Anderson County. Trojans led in scoring by Faith Poland. She had 17 points, 15 in the first half. Riley Brooks finished with 12, 9 of those from beyond the arc in the second half. Kinley Smith finished with 7. Emmeline Sinnecott had 6. And Bailey Troike and Danica Lopez added a bucket each to round out scoring for the Girard Trojans. Right now we're joined by head coach Brad Herlocker of the Girard Trojans. Sorry, I've just been a long year, Coach. drawn blanks on everything tonight. Had a great game tonight, Coach. Your team really came out with a defensive intensity, really set the tone early in the ball game, and it kind of set you up for times when the offense struggled a little bit. You guys had enough of a cushion to weather that and get back on track in the second half.
Yeah, what a night. Defensively, 24 was our focus. She was their focus offensively to get the ball into, and we ran various things against her, and I thought, our defense was, Anderson County's got a good ball club, and the way we were able to hold them down on defense is pretty darn impressive. I'm pretty forgettable, but the Lady Trojan defense tonight wasn't so much, and so I'm very, very proud of them. What a night for Faith Poland to come out last time on this court to be able to shoot like she shot tonight. She had a lot go in. Riley Brooks, you mentioned her. Just when it looked like, hey, they may be making a run, trying to get back into the game. Riley stuck some key threes there that said nope and shut the door to them. So, overall team effort, we got a lot of people in the scoring column. That's what we always want to do, be balanced and be hard to guard. And I thought we were that tonight. And again, it's never been our offense. It's always been our defense, and the kids did really well with that.
Well, Coach, now we got to look ahead to Friday night up in Lacine, or in the Lacine perimeter out there at Prairie View High School. And Frontenac coming out victorious tonight, 78-38 over Humboldt. So you guys are going to face the Raiders. Third time you see them this year, and you guys pretty much know what to expect out of them.
Yeah, you add Eureka to that mix, and man, you got 3 teams that very well could be at a state tournament. It's a shame that we're all 3 in the same sub-state, but we are. And I guess at the end of the day, you have to beat everybody. You got to win 6 games to win it all and stay unbeaten. So we know a lot about Frontenac. Frontenac knows a lot about us. They're a very, very good ball club, well coached, and just some unbelievable athletes on their team. And I think we're a pretty darn good team too. And it's a third shot, and they've gotten us a couple times, so who knows? I'm excited to get the opportunity and survive in advance.
All right, well, that's why they play the game, and this one will be Friday evening up in Lacine. And, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Enjoy this one, and we all get the night off tomorrow. So nice. And then you guys back in action Friday, boys in action Thursday up in Lacine. I'm going to wear the tires off my car this week, so it's going to be going to be good times for all of us.
Sub-state's never, when you get to sub-state, it's never a night off for a coach. I plan on, putting some video in tonight and taking a look at her and with some fresh eyes and hopefully come up with some good plans. So I appreciate everything you guys do. Appreciate all the sponsors that do this.
All right. Well, Coach, I guarantee I will do zero homework tomorrow night in preparation for Thursday night's game. We're gonna really take advantage of that one. That's Coach Brad Herlocker, the Girard Trojans. They come out on top tonight, 46-29 over the Anderson County Bulldogs here in the first round. They'll take on Frontenac Friday night up there in Lacine. Let's take a look at that girls bracket. There you see Frontenac coming out on top tonight, 78-38 over Humboldt, a big lopsided 40-point win over a struggling Humboldt squad. Friday night, 7:30 tip, 7 o'clock roundabout pregame here on Girard Sports Live. Make sure and join us for that one. Then, of course, over on the boys' side, Trojans taking on Humboldt to Thursday night, 6 o'clock tip, 5:30 pregame for us here on Girard Sports Live. So make sure to get home from work, get a bite to eat, and tune in for that one. If you can't make it up to Lacine, Trojans will be in action Thursday night fairly early in the evening. And we'll have that one for you here on Girard Sports Live. We'll step away for a final break. We'll come back, put a bow on this Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance post-game show. Get ready for our night off tomorrow night. Ah, so sweet. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Girard Medical Center is one of the area's best places to work. Are you a nurse? Does caring for patients on a more personal level sound appealing to you? Then you'll love our lower nurse-to-patient ratio. We also have positions open in other departments. Benefits include state employee health plan, 457 retirement plan with match, life insurance, paid time off, plus employee and family discounts on services. Best of all, your coworkers are like family. For more information, contact Greg Sullivan, Director of HR, or apply online at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Welcome back one final time to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Trojans come out on top tonight, 46-29 over the Anderson County Bulldogs. They'll play Frontenac coming up Friday night at 7, so 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock tip from up at Prairie View High School in Lacine for that one. Thursday night, the boys in action. That's the next time you'll see us. We got a 6 o'clock tip, so a 5:30 pregame here on Girard Sports Live for that one. So make sure and tune in for that. It's Trojans take on Humboldt there in the second round on the boys' side. But that's going to do it for us tonight. From here at Ted R. Taylor, Trojans come out with the big win here in the first round, play Frontenac second round. For Jess Murphy, I'm Josh Lettner saying thanks for joining us. We'll see y'all Thursday night when the Trojans play Humboldt on the boys' side. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing,